Hi everyone, I'm Dalip and it's really nice to have you here. In this video, the process of creating a Microsoft Azure free account will be covered step by step, including how to get $200 in free credit for 30 days. No prior Azure experience is required. Let's get started. To avoid conflicts with previous Azure signups, it's recommended to use a new email address, either Outlook or Gmail. In this video, let's use Outlook to create our email address because it will create a Microsoft account as well. If the email was created using Outlook, a Microsoft account has already been created automatically. For other email providers like Gmail, simply, we need to go to the Microsoft account creation page where the domain is like account.microsoft.com and sign up for a new Microsoft account using the fresh email address. So let's go ahead and create our Outlook account. Okay, I have already opened a new guest window. You can try to open an incognito or private window in the browser as well. This helps prevent session or login issues during the sign-up process. In the browser tab, now let's search for Outlook. Here we can find the results. Now I'm going to click the first one. After very few seconds, now we can see a page where with the sign in, but here we need to create an account first. So I'm going to click this create new button. Alright, now in this page, we can select the new email address. So they're asking to create your Microsoft account as well, but by creating an Outlook account, it will automatically create a Microsoft account as well, right? Here, I'm going to give the email address like this. You can select the email provider as outlook.com or maybe a Hotmail, but I'm going to use the Outlook as it is. After I entering this email address, now I'm going to click this next button. Here we need to give a password to protect our account, so I'm going to give very comprehensive password. Then after that, now I'm going to click the next button. Alright, in this step, they're asking for some additional details, and here I'm going to select my country or region as Sri Lanka, and also I will give my birthday like this. After everything is okay, now I'm gonna click this next button. Okay, now we can give our name, so I'm gonna give my first name and the surname, and I'm going to click this next button. Very well, now let's prove we are human. To do that, let's just press and hold the button. Okay, let's give some time, and after very few seconds, now we can give our face, fingerprint or pin for assigning faster steps, but for this stage, I'm gonna skip it for now. Cool, now my Microsoft account and the Outlook email address successfully created. The next step is to go and sign up for the Azure account. Here I'm going to open a new tab and paste the URL like azure.microsoft.com. You can find all these links in the description, so just copy and paste it. Now you can see this is the home page for Azure. Here there are so many things to explore, but to create our account, just click this blue button where I name as Get Started with Azure. We can see a new page. In here, they are showing so many things related to Azure account. As you can see, there are two main ways how we can select to create our account. The first one is Azure Free Account. There are so many things going here, and as well as the pay-as-you-go method. Right? Now our goal is to create the Microsoft Azure account with $200 credits. So just go ahead and click this Try Azure for Free button. Please remember to know that if you are going to create an Azure account for the first time, you should definitely click this. That's how you can get the $200 credits. And remember this as well. Once your $200 credits expired, or if you spend 30 days with the free account, then it will definitely move with the pay-as-you-go method, right? So I'm not going to talk about what are the differences between these two account types. So let's just click this Try Azure for Free button. Now it asking for a sign in. Here you have to include the brand new Microsoft account email. Make sure not to include the email address that you already used to create a Microsoft Azure account earlier. Alright, as you can remember, in the last steps we created an Outlook account, and I'm going to copy that email address and paste it here. Okay, let's now click this next button. After that, it opened a new page where we can see the details, and yeah, there are 3 steps to continue. And also with the left side, we can see the Azure Free Accounts benefits as well. Alright, first of all, we need to go with the agreement, and here I'm going to mark this checkbox and press the next button. Okay, this is the next step. In this second step, we need to give our profile informations such as country or region, first name, middle name, and it's an optional, and last name, as well as the email address for important notifications, and also a phone number. I already gave my details. You can do the same. And yeah, now it's time to solve a small puzzle to prove that we are not robots. I'm gonna click this next button, and there is small thing that we need to solve, and yeah, good to go. Let's press this submit button, and okay, now verification is complete. Now we can securely press the next button. Alright, it will take some time, and open the third step where we need to include the payment informations. I stopped everything and completed my details related to the payment information. So you can do the same thing. Complete this form. Before that, you can press this information. In here, you can find why do they ask from us for the credit card informations and such other things. If you want to see more, you can go ahead and press this button as well. Yeah, now everything is good to go. Let's just press this sign up button. Okay, this is the next stage where we need to protect our account with enabling the multi-factor authentication. So this is now actually recommended and required step by Azure lately. So you need to do the same, and I'm going to click the next button. To protect our account, we can give an alternative email address or maybe a phone number. Here I'm gonna give my email address and going to press the next button. To the email address I gave earlier to give and enable the multi-factor authentication, I received a code. So here I'm going to copy that code and paste it. Right now, let's go ahead and click the next button. Alright, in this page, now we can see they are confirming our information, and also in the left side we have a small feedback form where we can give our customer satisfaction, and I'm gonna give yes, and yeah, leave with this as it is and press the submit button. Very well, now we can see a redirecting. A few seconds later, now we can see it's opening the Azure portal, right? So first step is we have received the onboarding page where we can explore about Azure, right? So they give a welcome here, welcome to Microsoft Azure, and now let's go ahead and click this get started button. Now they're asking about how do we plan to use Azure. I'm gonna give everything. You can select whatever you prefer. Alright, now let's click the next button. Everything's good. Now let's click this blue button where it will start the tour. Okay, now we can see the Azure portal. Here they gave us to complete an onboarding. You can continue this like this, and if you want to go further, there is a starter checklist as well, but for this video I'm not going to do that. Let's go ahead and jump into the next part. Our account successfully created, and now how we can check the balance, how we can find the status. To do that, first of all, let's go to the Azure portal homepage. You can click this top left corner button like this, and here we can see the Azure portal homepage. There is a search bar at the top center, and I'm gonna click it and search for cost management plus billing. Here we can find it from this list, and it opened the overview of our billing account. There is a small info alert where we can see the free credit expires in 30 days. At the navigation menu under the billing, we can find the benefits tab. Here It's still in the preview mode, that's why you can see parentheses with the preview. You can click this star and add it to the favorites so we can easily select at the next time. In very few seconds, maybe very few minutes, we can see this card, right? It's showing us about the available balance credit, the used credits and the amount remaining. By clicking this View Azure Credits button, we can find a very in-detailed page where all the credit details like estimated balance, how many used, what is the amount remaining, credit details, and some useful links as well as the credit transaction history. Yeah, that's it. That's how we can create a Microsoft Azure account with $200 credits for free, right? So the Azure free account is now fully set up and ready to use, complete with $200 in free credit for the next 30 days. Perfect for trying out virtual machines, web apps, database, AI services, and much more here. Alright, this is the end of this video. For any questions or issues, feel free to leave a comment below. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, keep your intelligence sharp.